Okay, my legs are officially killing me. Those theater chairs were not comfortable at all. And we had to sit in them for 3 hours? We are never going back to that one again. I don't care how cheap the tickets are. But the movie, though, that was so good. I wasn't expecting to cry, and yet, here we are. I cried. Do you want tea or something before you head out? I feel too wired to just immediately go to sleep. My brain's still doing the movie thing where it plays the ending over and over. I don't know. I think that's my new favorite thing we've watched together. Not like objectively the best movie ever made, but the whole night was just really nice. Late show, basically empty theater, walking back when it's all quiet out. I like nights like that. Okay, don't take this as a complaint about your snack choices, but you eating an entire thing of popcorn in the first 20 minutes is genuinely impressive. Anyway, actually, can I talk to you about something? It's not a big deal or anything. I've been meaning to say something for a while and I keep chickening out, so I'm just gonna do it now before I lose my nerve again. Okay, wait, give me a second. Okay, good. This is fine. I'm fine. I had this whole thing planned out, by the way. Like, I actually wrote things down at one point, which is kind of embarrassing to admit, but I did because I kept getting to this exact moment in my head and I just kept blanking. So I wanted a backup. And now I don't even remember what I wrote because I'm way too busy panicking. So we're just gonna do this raw. No script. Sorry in advance if this comes out wrong. Okay, so you know how long we've been friends, right? Like a long time. Longer than most of the people in our lives, probably. And I've always been so grateful for that. Genuinely, like, you're the person I call first when something good happens, and you're also the person I call first when something falls apart. And that's really not a small thing for me, and I don't take that for granted at all. But somewhere in there, and I couldn't even tell you exactly when, it wasn't like one moment, it was more like I just noticed it one day, already fully there. Somewhere in there it turned into something else. For me, at least. I don't know if that makes sense yet. I'm getting there. Just bear with me. Okay, this is the part where I actually have to say it. And I'm realizing right now that I don't know how to say it in a way that doesn't sound terrifying. So I'm just going to say it plainly and you can react however you need to react. I like you. Not the friend way. I mean, obviously, also, I like you in the friend way. That part hasn't gone anywhere. That's not disappearing no matter what happens after this sentence. But there's this other thing, too. But that's been sitting underneath it for a while now. And I don't know how much longer I can pretend it's not there without starting to mess with how I act around you. It already kind of has, honestly. I think you might have noticed I've been weird lately. I have been weird lately, and this is why. I've gone back and forth on whether to even say anything. For what it's worth, like, a lot. There's a version of this where I just never bring it up and things stay exactly how they are. And that's a fine version too, honestly. I could have lived with that. I almost did. But I keep thinking about how much I'd hate wondering what would have happened if I just told you? And I didn't want this to be one of those things I carry around forever going, what if? I'd rather know, even if knowing is bad news. I think I can handle bad news better than I can handle never asking. So that's the thing. That's what I wanted to say. You can say something whenever you're ready, by the way. I know that was a lot all at once. I'm not gonna rush you. I'm okay either way, just so you know. However you're feeling about this right now, confused, surprised, whatever, that's fine. I just needed to be said out loud instead of living in my head anymore. It was getting really loud in there. Wait, really? Okay, I genuinely did not expect that. I had like 4 different versions of how this would go in my head, and honestly, none of them were this one. I think I actually prepared myself for the bad outcome so hard that I forgot to plan for a good one. Sorry, give me a second. I think I might actually cry, which is so embarrassing. I had this whole cool, composed thing going on, and now I'm just a mess. A happy mess, but still a mess. Can we stay like this for a minute? I don't even need to talk anymore. I think I just used up my entire monthly allotment of words in the last 5 minutes. I keep thinking about how weird it is that we've known each other this long. And this whole time, this was just sitting here, waiting for one of us to say something. I'm really glad I finally did. I don't really know what happens next, practically speaking. I hadn't planned that far, but I know I don't want to go back to how it was before I said anything. The version where I just quietly carried this around by myself, this is better. Whatever this turns into, this is already better. Thank you for not making this weird, for not making me regret saying it. I'm really glad I went through with this after chickening out 4 other times.